This is a great way to start the new year. I think it is anyway. So go ahead, close your eyes, relax, or don't relax. You could be super tense if you want to squeeze all your muscles. You might not be ready to relax. Just let yourself kind of be exactly where you are. And all at once, you could just notice your body from the top of your head down to your toes, and from your toes up to the top of your head and out to your fingertips. You're a human being with a body. You could celebrate that. And you're very lucky you have this functioning body, you have a respiratory system. You can let your breath just move in and out automatically, or you can manually slow it down if you want to. You could choose to relax the muscles in your body, or you could choose to tense them up. So put the car in manual a little bit here. Slow down the breath, relax the muscles, and take some agency over your body and over how you feel. And as I said, step one is always coming back to our essence and awakening to our true nature. And that true nature is awareness. So when we wake up out of a dream, we're asleep and then we wake up and we go, whoa, that was a wild dream. That was a weird dream. That was an insightful dream. Whatever kind of dream it was a dream. And then you wake up. And when you wake up, you have more awareness, right? So notice all the thoughts going through your head, kind of like a dream. And to wake up, you're just recognizing the consciousness that experiences all the thoughts. I just want you to be aware of your awareness. That's all. You're just aware that you're aware. Notice when you're aware how present you become because your awareness cannot be in the future or in the past, just like your body can't be in the future or in the past. And sometimes when we start to become aware of this moment, we might feel or sense energies, that try to pull us away. And you could just be aware that you're aware that things try to pull you away. And you don't have to fight them. One of my favorite spiritual symbols, and you find these symbols in many traditions, is the flower. You have the lotus flower that opens up in Buddhism. You have the rose in traditions like Rosicrucians, with Rosicrucianism. You see it across traditions, the flower. And when the flower opens, it's a symbol of consciousness flowering, of evolution flowering. And as you become aware of your own awareness and you deepen into your essence, let's step into step two here, which is allowing whatever that intention is that wants to manifest in this next cycle around our star, whatever that is that wants to come out of you. to begin to flower. I want you to notice almost from the center of your chest, if you were to see a flower, any kind of flower that you resonate with, allow it to just start to open and almost like hand you the intention of what you want to manifest in this next cycle of life. Let it almost come out of the flower. It might come out as an image or a feeling. You might just get a sense. Just notice whatever that is. You don't need to manipulate it or control it. And yes, just let it be one thing for right now. You may have many things that want to manifest this next cycle, but in this meditation, let's simplify. Just one important thing that wants to come out of your being. And as you focus on this, if you hit any unconsciousness, distraction, any resistance, notice that that is the spiritual work to be done in order to bring this to fruition. So it's not a punishment. It's not something you should just put aside. It is the work to be done. If there's doubt, if there's confusion, if you're like, David, I can't see it, I don't know what it is, well, then the work to be done is clarifying confusion or doubt, uncertainty. And then you can notice your relationship with that energy. Do you resist it? Do you criticize yourself for having it? Or can you be appreciative that you're aware? There is a deep, deep wisdom inside of you. And if it wants to show you some form of resistance that you're here to work on, then accept that as a gift rather than a punishment or a distraction. And sometimes we're like, oh, anything but that one thing. No. If you get that feeling, then oh, yes, that's the one thing that you should focus on. Oh, anything but this. Oh, yes, you are on the right track in your life if you are willing to focus on it, to heal it, to face it. And then if there is this doubt of, but I don't know how, well, finding out how might be the next step. You can embrace that too. So, step one is we start to awaken to our essence of awareness. Step two is we allow that intention that we want to manifest to birth. And with that, sometimes comes the shadow side of what we need to work on. Or maybe not. Maybe you have a clear vision. There it is, and you're good. That's possible as well. And then step three is we really want to see it, feel it, experience it. Let yourself have clarity around what this is. And if you're like, all I have is uncertainty, and feel the certainty on the other side of uncertainty. If you know what uncertainty feels like, you probably can get a sense of its opposite. What would it be like to have certainty? And whatever you're working on manifesting here for this new cycle, it could be energetic, spiritual, physical, emotional, anything that comes to you. If you tend to be an overthinker, just let yourself feel. If you tend to be an overfeeler, then you might let yourself see, start to see images. Now, let's just take a minute here in silence. I want you to just see, feel, sense what it is you're here to create in this cycle. And just let yourself almost marinate in that energy. Let yourself be in it. We're just going to sit together in silence for a minute here and do that. Take a deep breath in. Easy sigh out. I want you to energetically give yourself a big, big, deep, loving hug. It's not easy being human. It's not easy dealing with temporality, the passage of time and loss and failure and life. And at the same time, there's a deep joy in existing. And every time our planet goes around this sun and we all collectively count together, we get to reset our energy and decide what we want to let go of and what we want to step into and create next. Validate that for yourself on your journey. And when you're ready, you can take this energy, this vision, whatever it is that you feel, see, sense. And for now, you can just let it go. You could take that flower, send it off into the stars. Just draw your awareness deeper into your body. Have gratitude for this last year of your life and all the lessons it brought you, all the experience, all the joy, all the sadness, all the insight. and allow your energy to start to flower into this new year. Sometimes, out of the heaviness, out of the muck, a lotus really can grow out of the mud. And that perhaps is like the greatest human achievement of all, is to grow out of the mud, which is probably how we all started, evolutionarily speaking. And now spiritually, we're doing it individually. So if you feel like you're growing out of the mud, I want you to validate that. It's okay. It's actually a part of the human experience. It's not a problem. One more deep breath in and just sigh out all of last year. Big loud sigh. Let it go. You can let last year go. It's done. There's no bringing it back. It is complete. And it's time to step into new energy. Great work. When you're ready, you can slowly open your eyes. And maybe now it's the new year. New eyes, new awareness, new year, new energy.